What's up, guys? Today's a beautiful day in Japan, and I thought I'd take you to the local castle in Kofu. So, let's go. So yeah, this is it, but this is the back. So, let's go to the front. It's much prettier. So yeah, this is the front of Maizuru. It's the castle in Kofu. Right there on the sign it says Maizuru Castle Park. So yeah, it's the entrance. It's a pretty long castle. There are 3 floors, and it has a moat. Yeah, every castle needs a good moat. So yeah, the castle was built around 1600. Originally, the center of Kofu was the shrine up north, but when the Tokugawa shogunate happened, they moved the center of town from that shrine down to here, and this became the center of town. So yeah, during the Meiji period it was used as a park, and then around 1990s they decided to restore most of the castle and create the historic Maizuru Park. So yeah, shall we take a look, go up and see what's inside? So yeah, here's the moat, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, you can see some fishes down there swimming. Water level is a bit low right now. It is July, and it is hot outside. Like, I'm sweating, and I'm not even doing anything. I'm just walking, and I'm sweating because it's just hot. Well, it's not so hot, but it's humid. Oh my gosh, it's humid. Look at that fat fish. He's a big one. Yeah, let's go. It's a courtyard. And this is also where the Takeda festival was held, but had a bunch of booths and stuff. You couldn't really appreciate it for its natural beauty of the park itself. But yeah, this is a map of the park as it is now. We are right... One second, where's my finger? Where's my finger? There it is. We are right here at the front. So there are 3 levels. There's this level right here, and then there's a second level which includes this area and this area, and then this is the highest level right here. And so in Japanese castles they make these squared off areas. They call them marus, which is like means circle, but maybe it's a different kanji. I think it's a different kanji, maybe, I don't know, but yeah. So, well, let's go. So, this is the main courtyard of the castle. It's very beautiful. Oh, and by the way, all these trees that you see right here, these are sakura trees. If you look at my Takeda Shingen festival video, you can actually see them in bloom, and they're very, very beautiful when they are blooming. And so, and there's a little garden over here. Some beautiful blooms, flowers. So it's very quiet in Japan. You can really enjoy like serenity and peacefulness here. Because even though we're in the middle of a city, you can hear some sounds, you know, like construction, because they're doing construction over in that area. But it's quiet. I'm like the loudest thing in this park right now, and it's really strange. So yeah, the paths of this castle are very long slopes. They go for a long way, and they are like each slope is not very steep, but as you can see, over a long distance, just a little bit of steepness. and cutting up again is how they get up so high. So even though you're not really climbing so high, you can get tired out pretty quickly. Mizudame is in place as a means of blocking water and was first identified through excavation research. Mizudame ato. I guess they're blocking up water so it doesn't ruin the castle. But yeah, it's beautiful. Like, the scenery is just beautiful. And these steps are high. Really tall. We have an entrance. Inari Kuruamon. This gate connected the Inari enclosure and the Kaji enclosure. It survived into the early Meiji area and was restored in 1999 in accordance with the paintings and findings from the excavation. So yeah, they've restored this gateway to the castle. So let's check it out. Oh, that shade feels really good. These are big doors. Oh look, they're duct taping the castle together. It's ancient techniques right there. Ancient Japanese secret. So yeah. So this is the upper tier of the castle, and in these walls you can see holes and such. Those are used for arrows, people shooting. I think we're allowed to go up there. Yeah, there's stairs over there. I don't want to jump. I don't want to be disrespectful of the place. This is not my homeland. But yeah, speaking of being respectful, this is now used as a park. And on the weekends, me and the other American student, Aaron, who has now gone back to America, we would come here to this place and with some Japanese friends and other international students play American football. And it was a lot of fun. I miss those days. Playing American football inside of an ancient castle in Japan. That is the life. But yeah. So let's take a look up here, see if we can look through one of these peepholes. Just kidding, sorry. But and all these stairs, they're so tall. Like, I don't know how I can. Oh, sorry. I don't know if you can see how tall they are compared to me, but yeah, they're pretty tall. It's a big step. So, depending on how that shot looked, I might cut that out. So yeah, these holes, as you can see, were used for archery. You can actually see quite far away. Let's see if I can get a better view where there's no tree. Of course, they've planted trees all along here now. You don't really have a good view, as you might have gotten a long time ago. But if these trees were not in the way, you could imagine how far you'd be able to see. And shoot someone with a bow and arrow. It'd be amazing. Pew! Ah! Fighting a war, could you imagine? Staying here all day and looking through these little holes to see if there are people coming. You gotta defend your homeland. Your home area. District, prefecture, whatever. So yeah, there was a deity that once stood in this area of the castle, but it has since been moved. It is next to the bridge when we first entered the castle. I would film it, but considering that it is a deity, I want to be respectful. I don't know if that's disrespectful, but I don't want to take a chance. So, but yeah, there's a deity that used to protect the castle. Let's go over here. Check this out. Check the wall out. The fortress wall to protect everything. So yeah, you can see here that the walls are double reinforced by two layers of stone. So they have these big stones right there, like that one. Or, you know, those stones right there, big stones. There's actually 2 layers of them connected together with mud and smaller rocks to make them really strong. Strong is this castle. But yeah. Sorry, that was a Star Wars reference, but it kind of sucked. So my bad. I'll try not to do that anymore. But yeah. And you can see the mountain ranges. And Mount Fuji's behind those trees, but I don't want you to see that just yet. Because the view from the top of the castle is gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. So yeah. This is another courtyard. There are many entrances into the castle now. So we're going to take a little look over here. There's a sign over there, right there. It says, "Don't let your animals poop." No pooping in the castle. It's very rude. Even if you might want to, or be tempted, please don't poop in the castle. So yeah. This little shelter is showing you the construction techniques used to make the castle. And it's got a timeline kind of this way as to what happened with the castle. So the frames are made out of wood and bamboo that are tied together with a rope. And then slowly they put like a first layer of mud and plaster and kind of harden it, and then they continue with more plaster, and they just put many layers of plaster on the walls, and then finally they start putting smaller shingles on the roof, and eventually finish up the layers of plaster, put all the final tiles on. So you can imagine what kind of hard and tedious process this was to people back in the ancient world. There's a lot of effort put into making these walls. And they extend literally all the way around the castle. So, yeah. Let's take a look at this building.